Tomorrow morning, you sit across from someone who matters, a client, an investor, a hiring manager. Tonight, Google hands you their LinkedIn from 2 years ago and a page of press releases. Meanwhile, the internet already knows everything. What they posted on X this week, what Reddit really thinks of their company, the podcast they did 9 days ago, even the odds real gamblers are placing on their next move. One free open source command reads all of it, the last 30 days of the social internet, and hands you a ranked, cited brief a few minutes later. 55,000 developers have started. Today I run it live, 3 times on camera, and then show you exactly how to install it. It's called Last 30 Days, built by a developer named Matt Van MIT licensed, free on GitHub. In 6 months, it went from one person's research tool to number one trending repository of the day, with over 100 community contributors shipping releases. The idea fits in one sentence. It's a search engine led by an AI agent, and it's scored by upvotes, likes, and real money, not by editors. You give it any topic, a person, a product, a stock, even a vacation. It fans out across Reddit, X YouTube transcripts, Hacker News, GitHub, Polymarket, and more. About 20 sources. Keeps what actually earned engagement in the last 30 days. And writes one grounded brief where every claim carries a link. Why can't you just Google this? Because every one of those platforms is a walled garden. Google won't rank Reddit comments by this month's upvotes. ChatGPT has a deal with Reddit, but it can't search X. Gemini has YouTube, and not the rest. No single company can license all of it, because the walls are the business model. But here's the thing. You already have the keys. You're logged into X in your own browser right now. That's the unlock this project found. Bring your own sessions and your own keys, and one agent on your laptop can search every garden at once, then score them against each other. A dozen disconnected platforms, bridged by an agent that works for you. Enough theory. Run one. Live. Sam Altman. The classic before the meeting recon. One command and watch the log. Because this is what search looks like when an agent does the searching. It resolves the topic. Then, research agents fan out in parallel. There goes the X agent, searching from Sama Itini, his own timeline, plus the entire conversation about him. YouTube is pulling full transcripts, not titles. Hacker News, GitHub, and Polymarket are all firing at the same time. A few minutes later, every agent reports back. And here's the brief. 46 pieces of evidence across 5 sources. Everyone from the last 30 days. Everyone linked. 17 X posts, his own lane and the conversation about him. 6 YouTube appearances, nearly 500,000 combined views with full transcripts, so the brief can quote what he actually said out loud. And the top ranked stories are not gossip. Reuters, Altman meeting the Senate Intelligence Committee's top Democrat. Axios, what he plans to tell the White House this week. TechCrunch, Sam Altman is ready to decelerate. Try assembling that read on a person from a Google results page. This took one command, while I made coffee. Before run 2, the part that makes this different, the scoring. Every piece of evidence is ranked by real human engagement. A Reddit thread with 1,500 upvotes beats a blog post nobody read. A comment with 140 likes counts as a signal. And Polymarket is the sharpest source of all, because those aren't opinions. Those are odds, backed by actual money. The project calls it social relevancy instead of SEO relevancy. Google ranks what algorithms optimized. This ranks what millions of people voted for, with their attention and their wallets. Run 2 is for every creator, founder, and investor watching. You don't even need a topic. Ask it what's exploding. Discovery mode sweeps Reddit listings, Hacker News, front pages, and more, then ranks emerging topics by velocity. These are my live results from today. Number 1, Gemini Robotics 2. Brand new this week. Velocity 43,000. Number 2, Kimi K3, and the momentum label says building. Number 3, China's open weight strategy. Over 1500 points of Hacker News argument. Each topic ships with its evidence and a ready to run follow up command. People pay hundreds of dollars a month for trend tools that tell them less than this. So let's obey the radar. Discovery said Kimi K3 is building. Run 3, the full brief. 64 pieces of evidence across 5 sources, 16 X posts, 14 YouTube videos with 26 million combined views, 7,000 points of Hacker News discussion on the technical report alone. And then Polymarket. Next Kimi model released by December, 94%. That is a complete market read on a 2.8 trillion parameter release from one command. And when Reddit rate limited me mid-run, it printed the failure on screen and pointed me at the fix. No silent gaps in the brief. Quick pause. If those 3 runs just saved you a research afternoon, that's what every video here does. Follow the channel. And if it's earning real value, the member button keeps it coming. Your turn. If you use Claude Code, it's 2 lines. /plugin marketplace add Matt Van Horn's repo. Then /plugin install. Done. It auto updates from there. On Codex, Cursor, Copilot, or Gemini CLI, it's 1 line with npx skills add. And here's the best part. With 0 keys and 0 setup, you already get Reddit, Hacker News, Polymarket, and GitHub. Run it once, and a setup wizard offers the rest. YouTube transcripts, and X through the browser session you're already logged into. It takes about 30 seconds. And when a source goes quiet, you don't debug anything. You type one word, doctor. It probes every source you've configured and prescribes the exact fix. Which key is missing? Which cookie expired? Which helper tool fell off your path? My Reddit rate limit from earlier? Doctor caught it and told me it would recover on its own. This is the most self-repairing skill I've tested on this channel. Now the 5 moves that turn this into a daily weapon. Move 1. Person, recon. 30 seconds before any meeting, and you know what they've been posting, shipping, and saying, with quotes. Move 2. Tool showdowns. Ask it X versus Y versus Z, and one brief compares all of them. Star counts pulled live from GitHub next to what real users actually complained about. Move 3. Buyer's truth. Before you spend money on anything, a course, a laptop, a trip, it surfaces the threads with real upvotes instead of the reviews with the best SEO. Move 4. Hiring signals. Point it at a company with the hiring signals flag, and its own job postings become evidence. What it's actually staffing for is where it's actually going. Move 5. My favorite for anyone who publishes. Discovery mode as your weekly topic radar, so you catch the wave before it peaks. And 2 bonuses. Type ELI5 after any run, and it re-explains the entire brief in plain English. Ask for the HTML report, and you get a self-contained page you can send straight to your team. The honest fine print. X search rides your own logged-in browser session, your account, your call. A few sources like TikTok, Instagram, and LinkedIn need a paid scraping key, and without it, they simply stay off. Free Reddit can rate limit you at rush hour, like it did to me today. And this is a skill, not an app. It needs an agent to live in. Claude Code, Codex, Cursor, or Gemini CLI. If you already use any of those, you're about 90 seconds away from your first brief. Real talk. 90% of you watching haven't subscribed. On Facebook, subscribe is the supporter button. That is what keeps the lights on here. On YouTube, it's free, and it tells the algorithm to send you more. Subscribe to support us. So here's the play. Install it tonight. Run it on the next person you're meeting, then on the next tool you're about to pay for. And to make it effortless, I wrote the Recon Playbook. A free PDF with every install command, all 5 Recon plays as copy-paste commands, the source unlock cheat sheet, and the doctor fixes for when a source goes dark. Comment the word Recon, all caps, and I'll send it to you. Or grab it directly at hyperautomationlabs.co/free/recon. The repo, my full runs, and the beginner guides are all linked below. Go run your first brief.